Welcome, friends. I'm Nancy Thompson with Create with Nancy, and I welcome you to some Creative Ink. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Skinny Atlas, New York, and I love sharing creative ideas with you. I love for you to come into my craft room and feel inspired so you go into your crafting area and create something wonderful so you can share it with others and keep the cycle going. So come on in and say hello if you're joining me. Again, I'm Nancy Thompson with CreateWithNancy.com, and it is Wednesday, December 6th, and it is wintry snowy here in central New York. We're having snow, but it's still warm. The temperatures are still kind of warm, so it has been fun. I love seeing a fresh coating of snow. It just looks so beautiful, and the pine trees and everything. So hopefully it's beautiful where you are. So as I said, come on in, say hello. If you're new to my channel, let me know where you're from. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you're notified the next time I go live, which is here on Facebook every Wednesday at approximately 3 p.m. and on Fridays on YouTube only at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as well. So I hope you enjoy today's Creative Ink ideas so you feel inspired to share with others. So, okay. Hi there. Hi, Pat. Welcome. So it's not snowing in your neck of in the woods. That's good. Well, actually, you know, the roads are still kind of warm. I mean, the temperature's like, the last I looked, like high 30s. So not extremely cold out there. So yeah. So let me just see what the temperature is, because I'm not quite, oh, it's 28. So the temperature is starting to drop. But anyways, but it's still pretty and gorgeous. Don't you agree, Kathy? Kathy lives close by to me. So I am just refreshing my page here, and then we're going to get started. So today is all about ideas for gift packaging and treats. It's that time of year for the holiday where you still have time to look through your stash for some designer paper to create some fun gift packaging ideas. And I am just looking for my page here. Okay, there we go. All right, we're all set, so we're gonna get going. Okay, I think that's what we had yesterday. Okay, good. So that means we're gonna be nice tomorrow. Usually Pat's a day ahead of me, so all right, what are we starting with today? I'm trying to think what we're doing. Okay, we're gonna start with a mini pocket envelope. So it's great to put in to use for a gift card, you know, I'm pretty sure, or to add some treats to it as well. Yep, it fits a gift card holder. So we're gonna look at that, and I had a hard time finding whether it was even current, but it is a current die set, and it's in the online store, so you can find it there. It was a carryover, but it just, you know, I wrote down the item number somewheres, and I can't for the life of me figure out where I put it, and so I'll have to write it down again, okay, after I search for it. But if you search for mini pocket holder, I think that's what it's called, you will be able to find it. So yeah, mini pocket envelope is what it is. So let's get started. Okay, there we go. And here is my current, you know what? I need to change this, but this is still active, okay? I guess I need to do a December host code, and I haven't done that yet. Oh boy, and it's already the 6th of the month. So this is the mini pocket envelope holder, and it also comes with some great embellishment dies. You can create a bow with this right here. let me point this out. So this is part of the loopy bowl, so you would make 2 of these, and then this is the tail right here, so you would make 2 of these, and then you could create a bow, and then yeah, that's what you do, and it would wrap around the bow. So okay, so let's see what else do, and there's a nice fun oval shape that's great for tags. You can create like an eyelet too. You've got some more tags here, and a fun leaf die cut as well. But I've already die cut my envelope, and I use the Berry Christmas designer paper. I had some of this, so we're going to use this up. And there's already, it die cuts your score line, so it's really easy to put together. Okay, whoops, I kind of tore that, so let me grab out my bone folder here. What I do is I fold these in, and then this is just going to get folded right over on top. Okay, you could, if you wanted to, fold it over like this, but I don't care to have that seam showing on there like that. Okay, so I like to just fold it in. We're going to use some liquid glue on this. Okay, so we're going to put our liquid glue, we're going to just set it aside for a minute, and we'll kind of work on layering up some of our inside stuff. Okay, so let's just let that set for a minute, so it doesn't like ooze out all over the place. If you give your liquid glue, your multi-purpose glue, time to dry, it will turn into like a glue dot. All right, so I've already used a 2-inch circle here, and let me just zoom in just a little bit more for you. And I know I still haven't figured out my lighting yet. And we're going to take some mini glue dots here, or dimensionals, and let's add some dimensionals to our bear here. Okay, because we're going to bump up our bear, and this is punched out of that Very Cute designer paper. So unfortunately the punch is already sold out, but last I looked, there is still designer paper left. Okay, so you can grab that cute festive designer paper. Let me grab some regular dimensionals here. Hi Shirley and Carol, how are you today? Oh good, you're doing painting, that's fun. Okay, so let's add some more dimensionals. Okay, I'm gonna pull in my little trash bow here, and I've already can start seeing my glue starting to turn clear, so we're getting close here. It doesn't take long for it to dry. Just kind of think about doing it ahead of the time, and then it will be all set and ready to go for you. All right, and then I punched him, and then in the designer paper I fussy cut the little tiny polar bear there. So let's add some dimensionals on him as well. I'm guessing it's a him, but it could be a her, right? Hi Betty, welcome. I'm glad you're here. All right, so what else is there? Yeah, where did I do with that? I don't know if I have more stuff in here to fussy cut. Let's see, and I don't think I kept that. So in the designer paper, let me see if where I put that. Got way too much stuff. You know, I'm not sure what I did with my designer paper here. Okay, well anyways, we have these little tiny packages. There is design in the paper, which, let me grab one. Let me look one more time here. Here we go. I found it. Because this is really cool. If you do this, let's see, do I have a smaller piece here? I don't. We're gonna grab this. Okay, so on the back here is all these packages, and these make great embellishments. Yes, what did I do with those? Ah, no. Hang on. Here we go. Because I have these here cut out. Okay, so here's a smaller piece because I want to share with you how to fussy cut these, okay? So if you, let me grab the scissors here. So for instance, I'm going to just, they kind of intertwine with each other, so you can just kind of cut into them and square it off. The main thing is just kind of keep your bow intact, or you could cut that off too. And just do a quick fussy cut around these. Let me just get into there. So if you cut into it, you can just cut down, like right there. You can cut into it and just make your package a little bit smaller. And then you've got some beautiful packages that you can accessorize with. All right, so let me just finish this one. Maybe we'll use this. All right, and square it off with your scissors. Just eyeball it. And I could really shorten this up if I wanted to. Okay, look at that. Our liquid glue, you can't see any white on there now. It's all, let me see if I can get that. It's all clear right now. So we're gonna just flip this over and just close up our little envelope here, and it creates this tiny little envelope that's great. It will fit a Ghirardelli. It will fit you know what, let me see here. I don't have much candy in the house because I don't want the temptation, so the only thing I have in here is some Andy candies for Jack because that's his favorite. Well, let's see. Yep. Well, you can fit like 3 in there. Well, you could have them so they're poking out there. But you could easily, yeah, you could fit 4 in there, okay? So we've got that on there. And then we're going to bump this up as well. Oops, before we do that, we're going to use this ribbon. I haven't used this ribbon at all. It's a white iridescent ribbon, okay? And it's got like that really iridescent sheen to it. Hi, Gail. Welcome. So, okay, I'm going to have a bow, a loop, and then that's where my loop's going to go, and I'm going to wrap it around, and we're going to tie a simple bow on here. So these are great to make up, and you could do this for any time of the year. Create some little treat packagings. Valentine's Day is coming up, so you could do something like that. And so starting, I think Friday, I'm going to be starting with stuff from the new mini catalog. So out with the old and in with the new. So I won't be, you know, unless I decide last minute to share something from the mini catalog, but I think I'm going to start sharing from the spring mini. So the January through, I'm not sure what month it is. I'm going to have to check that out, but what month we transition to, how long it's good for. And there is so much sweet stuff in there. So let's trim that, and then we can trim this one here. There, isn't that just a gorgeous bow? And we're just going to move that off to the side, and this is just going to tuck right in the middle there. And we're going to dimensionalize this as well. All right. So let's add. So what do you guys think of this treat holder? We've had other ones in the past, but you could make up something yourself as well by just doing some scoring and creating a pocket as well. But the treat holder, just, it's quick, easy. It's an easy die cut. You just need about a 5.5 piece by 6-inch piece of designer paper. All right, so we've got that. So let's add some presents on here. All right. Let's see. I think we're just going to stick with 2. We're going to just stick 1 there and then 1 there. All right, so let's just add some liquid glue. I might, my gluing, I got to press that a little bit longer. So let's do this. And we're going to just kind of tuck a little bit underneath there so the presents are peeking out. And I probably should have done this before we did the treats. So we'll do that. And then let's glue this one on. Okay. So who does, this would even be great for your holiday table, or just if you go to maybe the post office, or you know, a bank teller, or just even a store employee, you know, that had done a really great job checking you out and everything. So there is our first little treat holder. Isn't that easy? Okay, here's my other one, and so you can see it will fit a gift card in there as well. Okay, so oops, I forgot the little guy here. Let's see, where did he go on my desk? I might have lost him. He might have fallen on the floor. Well, I'm not sure where my little guy went, but he's here somewhere. So maybe I'll come across him. So let's see. He must have, oh, there he is. He's stuck to the back of my packaging there. Okay, so let's put our little guy up on there. So as I fussy cut, I have just taken one of these old embellishment ones and just have put them in there. Or you could use a little mini Ziploc bag as well, just so you have some on hand as you're creating. So let's see, let's move him down a little bit. There we go. He's waiting for his present. There we go. Okay, we're good. Okay, so we got two little treat holders there. And let me get rid of this garbage here. Okay. And I love this ribbon. It ties really nice. It makes a beautiful looking bow. Okay, now this one is, we're going to use these in color bags here. These are from the annual catalog, and you get 25, so 5 of each of the 5 in colors. Moody Mauve, Pebble Path, Copper Clay, Wild Wheat, and this Boho Blue. So we're going to just make a cute holder that you could put a lot of treats in here. It could just be filled with whatever. So the belly band is kind of snug on here, but you can easily, there was a lot of extra room on it, so you could expand the belly band. So fill it with your treats and then maybe add your belly band. So I simply took a 2-inch wide piece of designer paper and I wrapped it around my envelope, my treat bag. And then I used one of the scallop contour dies and fussy cut one of this image out of the designer paper, and then and bumped it up with dimensionals, and then stamped my greeting on balmy blue cardstock, and then accessorize with the gems that are in that suite. So which DSB? I'm using the Berry Cute Berry Christmas, or whatever it's called. Do I have a mini here? Let's see here. Let me check out this is the September through December 2023 mini catalog. Yep, it's Berry Christmas Scale. You can find it on page 23, which right here, there's a whole suite of products. Yeah, I should talk about this. So the stamp set is retiring. Same with the punch. The punch is already sold out, but the stamp set is still available. This Snowflake Sky embossing folder is still available, and it's carrying over. Yay! These embellishments, the adhesive back glittered sequins, they're retiring, as well as the ribbon, the Memories and More, and the paper. So cuteness stuff here. Okay, so that's what I did for this cute little fun treat holder. Because these treat bags are in our catalog, so if you need something quick, just adding a simple belly band around it, and you could even, it could be a tag. You wrap some ribbon, tie some ribbon around it, and hang a tag off it. There's lots of possibilities with that. Okay. All right, let's move on to our next project. Okay, let me, what are we going to do next? We're going to do some gift bags, okay? This is like one of my all-time favorites, is creating a little mini gift bag, okay? So this is the a Walk in the Forest designer paper. It's in the very front of our mini catalog. Where is it here? And this is, last I looked, still available. So right here. So this also coordinates with another stamp set, and if you have the bear punch already, the Berry Cute Bear Punch, it will punch out the bears, some of the bears out of the designer paper. But the one good thing is this is Stampin' Up's Making a Difference project this year. So $3 of every package that's sold will get donated to, where is it? People with food with insecurities. I think that's what it is. Or maybe it's Toys for Tots. It might be Toys for Tots is what it is. So it's organizations dedicated to spreading cheer. So it is Toys for Tots here in the U.S. So, okay, so this is really cool. It's Woodsy. That's me. I love Woodsy. So we're going to make 2 different size bags today, okay? So what I wanted to share with this one, this is 2 pieces of 6x6, okay? I've already pre-scored it. And you want to pay attention to if you have directional designer paper so that you score them both the same way. So who makes these bags before? Because I've done them in the past before. So simply, I didn't finish this all, so I'm going to burnish, okay, my score lines here. So let's do that. So you could either fold your, so these are scored 1 inch on 3 sides. This one I did 3/4 of an inch, okay? So that's why you want to pay attention to your direction. I wanted my stripes going this way. So there's only one side that's scored 3/4 of an inch. You could do them all 1 inch and not worry about it, but you just want to make sure. So I always score this one first, my 3/4, and then I finish up with the 1 inch sides, okay? Now, if I wanted to flip this part down so this shows, you could do that, but you want to pay attention, especially if it's directional, that you're adding the score mark. So this is the 3/4. It needs to be upside down so that it flips, when you flip it over, that it's going to be the right way, okay? But I'm going to do it to the inside today. And let's do this one. And there's no right or wrong. If you wanted to have a little shorter, squattier bag, you could just bring in your measurements a little bit more, and you would have some wider sides and a wider bottom as well. So, so it's just, it just depends on what you like. So I'm going to take some adhesive here. I'm out with that one, so let's grab another one here. All right, and we're gonna just simply, you could use tear tape, you could use liquid glue, but I'm trying to avoid the mess, okay? And we're gonna just fold that to the inside, okay? And I'm gonna just burnish that where it's doubled over there, okay? Deb, I know, these bags are just so much fun. I just did a craft show over the weekend and had some of these bags for, with cards in it, and people, some of the customers loved it. So I'm going to take one and I'm going to just go in from the bottom, because this is my bottom, and I'm just going to cut up to that 1 inch score mark, okay? So let's do that on both sides. All right, so one is going to be like that, and then this other one, we're going to cut out the corners. And there's lots of ways to do these bags. This is the way I love to do them. Let's see, let's cut out, we're going to cut out the corners here, okay? So we've got that. So what's really going to happen is these tabs are going to get glued to this bottom flap, okay? And then let's just we'll just show this a little bit. And then this bottom tab, we're going to put adhesive on here. It's going to sit in here like that, and then we will, I bring them to the inside, and we're going to just create our simple and easy bag. Okay, so that's garbage. So let's add some adhesive here. All right. Let's do that and do this. And the key is to get square corners, okay? Make sure your corners are square here. Just take your time with it and line it up, okay? Now we're gonna take, and I have a piece of scrap here, okay? This is, because this measures 1 inch by 4 inches, okay? So I just cut a piece of scrap, just a hair under the 1 inch by 4 inch. And this is going to just kind of help reinforce our bottom just a little bit. So I'm going to just set this inside here. Okay, can you see that? I'm just going to set that inside there like that. Just reinforces the bottom. Okay, I think I'm going to do some tear tape here so you can see this part a little better. So I'm going to take some tear tape right along this fold here. And I'm going to do 2 lines, okay? Let's do this so you can see this. And I think, so remember, and I still have a treat to share with you also as well. So let's do this. Liquid glue would be fine, or just some adhesive. I definitely like getting up near the fold because that's what's really going to show. There we go. All right. So we've got adhesive here, 2 strips here and here, okay? So we're going to just start with this bottom strip right here. Hi, Colleen and Deb. I'm not sure if I welcomed you, Deb, so... It's snowing your way too, huh? Okay, so we're gonna just plop this in here. Take your time with this because you want it to line up. You just kind of set that in there. That one is being finicky, one side. Come on. Let's go like this. Kind of try to lift this up on, kind of lift this away from the edge and get that pointed down in there where it needs to go. And there we go. Hopefully you see that, okay? So it's just laid in there. And then these are going to come inside and we're going to secure it right there, okay? So I take off both sides at the same time just so, you know what? My friend Pat does this. She's on here today. I gotta think here, how does she do this? She takes kind of like this, all right? Let's see if this will work. I think, hopefully, Pat, am I doing this right? If you're still here. So that way it's not all the way sticking and everything. We're gonna get this, I'm gonna put this one on first. You wanna take your time because you wanna try to get this level up here at the top. The same with over here, all right? And now she's got these tabs stuck out, so these are gonna pull and it's gonna secure. You might have more success with that. And then we're gonna just take our bone folder and kind of go in here and secure that seam. Now, this is like the back side because this is where I can see all my back side of the seams right here. So I'm going to make this my front. And we're going to take 2 of these white trees. These are out of the, which set of dies? The Merriest of Trees dies. I love these. And these are carrying over. This bundle is carrying over. So if you love this, there's this stamp set right here. It's the Merriest Trees. So this is the stamp set, and then these are the dies that go with it. So that one won't cut it, I think. So this one would cut out this one, this cuts out this, and then these can be graduating trees. These all stack. There's several sizes, so you can get that definition of your tree. Oh good, I did it right. Yay, Pat, thanks. So these will keep stacking up, so you could either do different colors or all the same color, and you get that beautiful looking tree. What else is on here? There's a tree you know, cover for the base, okay, a skirt, I guess. There's dies for packages. Here's like a little tag. There's a star here. There's a outline star and a solid star. And then I would say these are kind of like little embellishments too. These are ornaments. So there's 3 ornaments here. And what is this? This is a bow. And is there anything else? Oh, and this is a bow. Yeah, this is a package bow, and then like another bow. Okay, 2 different type package bows. So there's a lot in here, plus the tag, and then an eyelet for the tag. We're going to show you that in a minute. And then you can make excuse me, garland too for it. So there's these strings of garland that will swag across your tree as well. So really fun stuff here in this die set. And I love that it's carrying over. Probably next holiday mini is what I'm guessing. Okay, so let's make this, finish up this box, okay? So I die cut 2 trees, and I ran them through that gorgeous snowflake embossing folder. And we're just going to, I think we're going to dimensionalize, because this is a bag. So we can dimensionalize so much here and not worry about it going through the mail, right? We can get all of that dimension on here. So let's get carried away with some dimensionals and have a beautiful looking tree. All right, let's see. Let's do that. Okay, let's add one more down here. Okay, hopefully, let me just make sure I didn't go too hog. You know, I should have like married a couple of these together. Hang on, I've got too many, I think. I need little adhesive here. I should have done this first, because I want them kind of offset. There we go. So now I know where I really need some dimensionals. Oh, there's one underneath there. Okay, so see what I did there? And then there's that. Okay, so this would look pretty with some silver on it. Okay, we can take off our backings here. And if you're new, make sure you sign up for my newsletter. I share project sheets and everything, ideas in my newsletter, as well as keeping you informed about specials. And speaking of specials, there was an update on the clearance rack yesterday. So if you missed that, there's still lots of great things to check out there. Let's see, I think we're going to just dimensionalize this with a bunch of dimensionals. Okay, so let's just work our way across this. So this has inspired me because my stamp club wanted some ideas with tags and stuff. So you might see some of these if you're a club member next week. Here we go. So let's just, I guess, do this at an angle. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? But we're not done yet. Oh, rats. I should have done something. So I'm pulling in our old Crop-A-Dile, okay? And I'm going to turn it upside down because I don't want to punch anything that I'm not supposed to. We're going to, I need to make some dots so I get this centered in the same spot. Let's see, 1 1/4 and 1 1/4. So my stuff is centered. So I'm just reaching inside the box, and let me make sure I'm not going to punch my tree. Pretty darn close. I might need to lower that. And okay, so I punched 2 holes in my box here, and let me grab some ribbon here. What did I do with that ribbon? Here we go. So let's add some ribbon in here. I'm going to use this iridescent ribbon again. I'm just going to feed it. You could put loops on both sides so it was a bag, you know. Well, I put them kind of too close. Yeah, I put them too close together. Should have done it farther apart, and then it could have been a bag. But this is, oh, I know. I don't want it to be a bag anyways. So we're going to just tie this. I think I've got enough here. So you could, this will fit some note cards. So if you wanted to do a little gift of some hand stamped note cards, you could do that. You could add some treats, cookies or fudge or something in a cello bag and pop that in as well. Okay. Gotta center that. Probably should have made it a little bit longer. It's a little tight. All right, so there's our bow, but let's create a handle for this, okay? So I cut a 5/8 strap here of Pretty Peacock, and before I do that, we're gonna just take my bone folder and just give it a little bit so it will automatically curl, okay? And see, I folded it first and I shouldn't have. Let's try to get rid of that curl. So I'm just folding it in half so I can then punch my hole in there. Just any type, oh, I got that off center. Any type of punch, hole punch would work. All right, a 1/8 inch punch would be great. And then we're going to punch one here on the sides, okay? This just gives it a totally different look here as well. And then we have these are in the annual catalog, these square brads, okay? So there's black and white, and there's 2 sizes. One's really tiny. These would really make, I don't know if you can see them. There they are. These would make great eyes for any characters you might have, like on the bear or any animal. So we're going to just pop this into here. And you could try to kind of, I mean, it'll fit either way. Oh, I twisted that. Hang on. Okay. There's one. All right. I forget these are in the catalog and to use them. There we go. So it'll move out of the way and you can slide it up and it makes a cute little treat box. So let's add some gems to this because it needs some bling, okay? So there's here are our iridescent rhinestones. So these kind of not, it gives a little bit of sparkle, okay, to it. So let's grab our take your pick tool and let's add some gems here. to this. So, you know what? I guess I'm going to just put them on the background. And we're just going to do lots. I think 3 will be good. All right. There we go. I think 3's enough. I don't know. There we go. What do you think? So, simple and easy treat box. And let me show you one other idea that I did with this. So here's this one with the balmy blue trees right there. And as you can see, I put 1 note card in there. Okay, you know, I didn't never share this. This was a simple little note card that I did with the craft note cards and envelopes and just the inside. And I took my blends and I colored that silver white sheer ribbon. So fun there. That's with the Joy of Christmas designer paper, which is already sold out. So as you can see, there's just enough room for your handle to put in those note cards. You could make it a little bit longer. So this is 3 or 5/8 of an inch by 8.5. So if you want to cut it on the 11-inch side and make it a little bit longer, you could. Okay, but I think that works pretty good. So cute little things. So let's expand and make a little bit bigger one. Where are we at for time wise? Okay. So I've already pre-scored this. This is paper out of that Walk in the Forest again. So this time I scored at 2 inches, 3 inches on the other 3 sides. Okay. And I'm not going to showcase the inside again. I just want the pine cones because I didn't feel like the polka dot balmy blue really went well with the pine cones. So, all right, where's my score mark? Right there. So just take your time scoring because that's what's going to make your box look straight and even as well. Okay, the bigger boxes go together really well. Okay, so for this one, we're going to add some cardstock here in the handle, all right? So let's do that. And this is a 2-inch by 6-inch panel, so just under 2 inches and 6 inches, okay? This is going to reinforce our handle on our bag, all right? And then we're going to close this up. And I'm going to close up the sides here as well. All right. There we go. Let's just refold this because we want nice, crisp lines. And it should meet in the middle, but obviously it doesn't. Okay. Hopefully, perfect little bag to put a gift in. Thanks, Gail. Hopefully you're loving these. Okay, so let's move that out of the way, and I already put some tear tape here. Whoops, we need to add this here. So let's add this here, and I was trying to get ahead, but I guess I didn't. And now, whoops, we're just going to put some more adhesive up here. Okay, let me just refresh here. Okay, we're going to fold this over, and so this size bag is great for so much. It would definitely fit like some mini loaf, breads, if you do that type of baking, and so on. So what are we going to do? So sometimes I like to take a longer pair of scissors so you get a straighter cut. You could also do it on your trimmer. Okay, so let's just cut into here. So I'm doing the same thing. We're cutting up those flaps. Okay, this bag is the same concept. And this was a 12 by 12 piece of designer paper. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily, you could really do any size you want as long as it's square. So even if you wanted to do like 2 inches on each side, you'll be surprised the different look your bag will be. It'll be skinnier and taller if you did 2 inches on each side all the way around. So let's do this. Just make sure your cuts are straight. That's why sometimes I like to use a longer pair of scissors. These are great. These could you could work into a tag or something for your bag. All right. Okay, so this, let's just set up our tear tape, wherever that went. Here we go. We're going to do across the bottom. Okay. And I meant to get this done so you didn't have to sit through this. So, but this is reinforcing how to make this bag, right? And we're going to do the side. And I'm going to go across the top here so it doesn't gap. And then this side. Okay. So there's that side. I mean, you could always start across the top. There's no right or wrong which way, which side, as long as you get this whole panel taken care of, okay? Because you want it to stick. And we'll try our pet trick again. Okay, so there's that one. Now this one is easy to do. So we're going to take tear tape here, here next to the fold, there we go. And there we go. Okay, so rub that tear tape so it comes off easily. Got tear tape all over my desk here. Let me put my glue top on. Okay, so this is where you want to take your time, bring it up, and make your square corner, okay? Start with the fold part and then just bring this in and make a square corner. Now, if you wanted to, you could use like a balmy blue cardstock in here or something, whatever color that you really want. All right, but we're going to use, I'm just using basic white. So you could put this one in and then put a piece of balmy glue in there, okay? So it's at the bottom, but I'm going to hide it in between here because white's the most inexpensive to use. So, so let's just add it into there. Well, that was quite the squiggle, wasn't it? So we'll just pop this into here, okay? Remember, this is just a hair shorter than 3 by 6. So this is a 3 by 6 inch piece. Okay, we're going to pull these off. Bigger ones are a little easier to assemble. You can kind of butt this up, get it lined up, and start, you know, it should lay right down in there when you feel, because you're going to feel the fold. If you butt up to the fold, it'll be fine. All right, so we've got our box. Now, let's see. I guess we start at the bottom, right, Pat? Maybe we started at the top and we shouldn't have. So let's do this and pull this up just enough. So tell me, Pat, if I'm right, bottom or top? Am I doing it better this way? We'll see here. I don't know. Maybe the top would have been the way to go. I guess the top might have been better choice. All right, so you want to just make sure your tabs are gonna show. Whoops, I gotta take the top piece off. Yep, that works too. Deb is cutting up the packing of the DSP as well. That's a good idea. All right, I want to make sure I'm in there all the way. There we go. So you want to make sure this is lining up in this. So take your time and reach in there and start securing. Yeah, I probably should have gone from the top down to the bottom. There we go. I got a buckle. All right, let's pull that. That looks good. Here's that one. All right. Just reach in there and marry those seams together. It's a little bit of a buckle inside, but it looks fine on the outside. Okay, I made the mistake and I should have cut my holes in here to begin with. Rats. Okay, what are we going to do, Nancy? All right, so I'm going to make a template, all right? And let's see, how far in do I want to go? I think about an inch and a half. So let's just make a little template here. We're going to go an inch and a half and an inch and a half, all right? How much do I want to go down? Not quite that far. 3/4 of an inch. Yep, I think that looks good. Because we're gonna put handles on this one. All right. Okay, did you guys see what I did? So now, so as you're punching holes, if you're thinking about it ahead of time, you can put the two pieces together and punch them at the same time, and they're gonna come together perfectly. Okay, so here's this. Make sure your punch is cleaned out so you can see to punch that hole. And okay, we got our holes punched. Okay, phew. Okay, so you could push it together and make one big thing so you could tie it, but we're going to make some handles. So I have this ribbon right here, or I have this other ribbon, this crumb cake ribbon. I think I want to go with the wider ribbon here. So let's do that. Let's just see if we can get this through here. We need to, so we got to do a knot. Not sure how wide, how tall I want to make this. So there's that. Can't remember how tall I want to make this. All right, let's go with that. The key is to get them both the same size. Okay, I have no idea how long this is. Let's give an idea. So there's 12 inches and another 8. So what is that? 12 and 8, 20 inches here. Let's see if this works. All right, there's one. Let's tie a knot in this, because you have to make sure you leave enough room for a knot. And when you pull these through, you want to be fairly gentle so you don't pull it through and make a bigger hole. Let's see. Let's put this one through. And tie a knot into this one. Sometimes putting it on the inside might look better, which it might look better. I might switch this because this is ravelly ribbon. Let's see. Let's trim this off. Probably would have looked better on the inside. Okay, there's one side. And then let's do this one. I think I might switch that other one around afterwards. We're going to put it on the inside. And then let's do this one. Come on. You want kind of a little bit of a point so you can grab it through that hole. All right. See, it unravels so easy. Okay. Hopefully you guys are all still with me. So who thinks they would make one of these bags? I'll link to some different posts because I always do these every year so you can see some different ideas for the post. Also, there we go. And by reinforcing that piece of cardstock up in there, it helps with your handles as well. So let's add, let me see, there's the back. This is the front. So I made a tag. So let's do this tag here. So I used the tag out of there. I die cut it out of pecan pie, okay? And then I used the dies to cut a tree out of the designer paper. And then here is, and I know I have more stuff here. Hang on. And I thought I did some words here, but maybe I didn't finish that concept. Let's see. I've got a mess here on my desk. I guess I couldn't decide on a greeting. So let's see. Let's work on this. So I figured this tree would be fun on here, and then the bear right there. All right, so I think the tree is going to go on flat, and let's do that. Might have got too much liquid glue over on the side. Have to wait for that to dry. And let's add this on as well. This adds just a nice decorative touch here. Just go that tab enclosure, and then let's bump this up, and then let's also bump up the star as well. Here's some mini glue dots. So let's just put the star right there. There's the star. Dimensionals, that's what I meant to say. Bump it up with some dimensionals, Nancy. All right, we'll just stick with minis on this. There we go. Okay. You love it with all the, thanks, Pat. I do the top as long as I have a pull to tab. Okay, top did work better. So let's do this. Okay, now what was I going to do for words? I have a whole bunch of words here. what was I going to do? Where's my warm wishes? I thought I had warm wishes out, but I'm not sure where it went. Okay, is it in the stamp set? Let's check it out. Yep, it is there. So, I think we'll do warm wishes. And what color ink? I think, let's go with the Pretty Peacock. I've got Pretty Peacock here. Careful I don't throw stuff on the floor. Trying to decide. Not sure how to do this. Thinking we cut this apart. And it's okay if it looks haphazard. So let's do that. We'll just kind of do it like that. I think we'll do it flat. We'll put our wishes on first. I'm sticking all over. Okay, how's that? And let's take some gold cording and add our tag to our bag. So I just doubled it up, and I'm going to just do a slip knot here. And then I guess I got lots of cording here. And then let's just add it to our bag here. There. And if we want it to stay in place, let's just take a couple dimensionals. All right. Where do I have some dimensionals? Here we go. Let's just take a couple. And that way you can kind of like put it any which way you want. What do you think? There we go. So now you can just add some tissue paper in there. Let's turn it this way. And stuff your gift in there. Okay. All right. One more thing. I got one more project to share with you. I know today's a big long day, isn't it? So, but I wanted you to kind of get going on your treat packaging, gift packaging. So because we're really on the countdown here, there's not a ton of time left. I have to start thinking what I need to do. I haven't really even started. All right, let me show you one other bag. So here's one where I did the flip the inside to the out, and I just punched some holes, and I have ribbon on both sides. Okay. You could do it where you just squeeze it closed and just ran one bow and maybe tied a big loopy bow on it or something different, all right, for it. So that's another one. This paper is already sold out. I never got a chance to use it, so that one's gone. All right, so finally, let's do let me think what this is called. Where's my notes? This is a cracker and treat box, okay? So I keep forgetting to use this. This is a great die. It's a standalone die in our annual catalog, and it has these dies that you could create a window in your cracker box All right, or use it as a label. There's embellishments you can use. You can make some great tags as well here. You know, just other labels as well. So this is kind of fun. So I've already cut one out for you. And who loves cracker boxes? So I don't know, there's some country, right, that's popular with these. So I took and I saved all these diamond shapes that come out of the cracker box. So I figured I might be able to do something with these, right? These diamond shapes to create some type of design with a card idea, right? So I'm gonna kind of save those for a little bit. Okay, so here's our cracker box. So this is where you also want to pay attention. So this is 6 inches long and about 5.5 inches wide is what you need for a piece of designer paper. So you need the length if it's directional, okay? So you do want to pay attention to that. Let's grab a bone folder. I didn't score this. So you're just going to simply burnish on the folds, okay? And the rest just comes together so beautifully. Wait till you see how easy this is. I'm trying to think if they've done a cracker box before, I almost think. But I could be wrong. Let's see. Let's do this and then this. So you want to make sure you get all the folds. Okay, so we're going to take some liquid glue and we're going to completely cover one panel, okay? Let's cover a panel. And I've cut, let's give that just a second to dry. I've cut 24 inches of ribbon. We're going to use this gold, vanilla and gold edge ribbon. And let's see. And then it doesn't completely fold in half, okay? So you have to just kind of, I just kind of pick this up and just marry these two together. Just take my time. And press these together in place, okay? You might be able to kind of just push it so there's like a V here, so you can press that seam together and everything. But you want to, when you're folding these, just be really gentle about the scoring, okay? So next we're going to just kind of gently push this together. It just magically goes, okay? In fact, I didn't even do that. I just where's the seam? There's my seam, so I want that kind of like on the bottom. I just kind of centered my ribbon and just started gently pulling, okay, until it just closes up like a cracker box. Look at that. Isn't that cute? There is like a fold here, but I didn't find that necessary to do that. And we're going to just tie our bow. Now, what fits in these? You could do some Hershey Kisses, something small. It could be, I don't know, it could be a message. It could, all kinds of stuff. You'd be surprised what you find. But guess what we're going to put in ours? The only candy I have in the house. The Andes candy. We're going to fill this baby up. We can fit a row of 3. All right. Yes. Come on. There we go. And then another row of 3. Okay, so it will fit 2 rows of 3. All right. And then let's take our second one here, minus the tear tape, and just plop that under. Sure your candy is out of the way, and try to tie it so your bow is like in about the same panel, the knot, okay? So that when it's laying on the table, look at that, it ties up, it just goes together so beautifully. let's see, I think the previous one they had, it was, it would always cut the designer paper. This does not. At least it hasn't on this one. The impression was too strong, I think. All right, look at that. Isn't that sweet? Let's trim up our ribbon here. So this is the Joyful designer paper, and I think this one is still available. Let's move these out of the way, and let's look at our other little cracker boxes. So you could easily do whatever design or, you know, whatever you would like to use. You could embellish it more if you wanted to add something to it. You could use the dies and write their names on it, so you know it personalized it. You could do some words, you know, like Merry Christmas or joy or something, you know, whatever you wanted to do with it. You could add a little tag to it, but those make little treats too. You could fill a bowl for decorating. So all right, so which one was your favorite today? Let me clean off my desk here a little bit and make some room. Boy, there's a lot on here. Did you like the little mini boxes? And let me zoom out here so we've got a little bit more space here. Let's see. Let's do that. Did you love the bigger box? What else did we do here? I gotta find my other stuff here because I've set it aside. Where's the other one? Here we go. Okay, so we've got the little boxes. Let's do that. We've got the little mini envelopes, the crackers, or this gift bag, treat bag as well. So let me know in the comments what you loved, and make sure if you need any of this stuff to go check out the online store and shop before it's too long. Make sure to check out the clearance rack. The last chance list is still out there, so you might find some great ideas or some things on sale also as well. And just remember, like, you know, the last chance, it's like some of this paper is going to be gone pretty soon. So if you love something, make sure to go grab it. You like the second mini box already, so I guess I like them. Good. Okay, Deb loves the boxes and bags. Yeah, you forget to make that size, you know. I mean, these are just so easy and fun to make. Okay, all right, especially the last one, the cracker box. Well, I think we're going to make one of these next week, Kathy, the cracker boxes. So you can have that to look forward to. All right, so thank you so much, everybody. I so appreciate you joining me today. I hope I left you inspired. So you go into your crafting area and share and create, so you can share your love of crafting with others, and brighten somebody's day with these treats. So, all right, thanks so much. Come back on Friday. I'm pretty darn sure it's going to be with some new product, okay? Because the other day was pre-order for demonstrators for the mini catalog. So I have lots of fun things in my craft room to play with. But first I need to clean up and get rid of some of this other stuff. So, all right, and don't forget, there's a host code if you're ordering online. And I so appreciate you. Thanks so much, and have an awesome couple of days. Bye-bye.